Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem
Hello, everyone. Welcome. We are, hold on one moment. There we go. All righty, welcome and thank you so much for being here. So today's a little different. I'm not going to be on camera. I will only be sharing my screen. And but we have the wonderful PowerPoint that we've had every week so far. So we're going to go ahead and get started. First of all, I want to say Happy New Year. We are moving into 2022. And if you joined Dr. Pillai's live session on January 1st, you know that it was quite a treat. And if you didn't, you can actually still purchase it if you would like. It's available for replay. Also, we did on New Year's Eve a 5-hour meditation. If you missed that, you can also catch the replay on Pillai Center YouTube or Pillai Center Practice YouTube channel. That was also pretty amazing. I was there for both. So it's like New Year's Eve and New Year's Day was just a blur of service and meditation, which was perfect, the perfect way to spend it. So if you don't know me, my name is Gina, or my spiritual name is Lakshmi, and it's a pleasure and honor to be here with you today. What else we started yesterday was the 21-day manifestation journey with Shreem Brzee. It's on this channel, so you can catch the replay and also join us tonight at 6 p.m. Pacific. And it's going to be every night until January 21st. So I just want to get those updates in before we got started. So now let's dive into our power times of the week, and then we'll do a little brief meditation since we've been pretty meditationed out. So I won't do a very long meditation today. Okay, so we were blessed with a new moon that started on the evening of January 1st, went into today, January 2nd. And so from today onward till the full moon blesses us on January 16th, we're in a period that's called the waxing phase of the moon. It means that there's growth, there's abundance. Imagine you're just going from zero to full, right? Like, and then every day the cup is just getting fuller and fuller and fuller. And that's the growth of abundance. And that energy supports our ability to manifest material things. When we go in the opposite direction, it supports our ability to manifest spiritual things and also to let go and release, which we were blessed with the 2 weeks before the new year, allowing us to kind of release and let go, release and let go until New Year's Day. And now we're building. So really good things coming, and leading up to this amazing full moon that's going to happen, the first full moon of the year. And we will be hosting a live webinar on that day. So you'll want to stay tuned for that. If you sign up for the 21-day manifestation journey, which I encourage you to do, just put your name on that list so that we can let you know of all the amazing things happening in Shreem Brzee world in 2022. You will be notified and reminded about the full moon webinar, or it's kind of going to be more like a workshop. We're going to really get into a few ways to manifest in the new year. So I'm jumping ahead a bit, but I really wanted to give you an idea of what's to come. And also one of the reasons we created the 21-day challenge at 21-day manifestation journey at this time is to bring us into the new year with the 21 days of abundance from the new year to new year, new moon to the full moon. That's part of that 21-day journey. So all ways we can be participating in growth and abundance this year. Now we have the fourth moon, which falls on the January 5th. And some of you may know that the fourth moon is associated with the sometimes referred to as fun-loving god Ganesha. He also is quite fierce and can remove tremendous obstacles if you give him your faith and your trust. And his day is fourth moon, also 14th moon. But this week we have a fourth moon falling on a Wednesday. So this is a perfect time to pray specifically for the removal of obstacles that may be preventing your success in any area. It could be a known obstacle like, oh, I'm trying to get this project off the ground, or I have a legal issue, whatever that is. If you know specifically, then ask specifically for what you would like to have removed. If you don't know, then simply say, I feel like there's blockages. I'm not sure what they are. I really wish that they would be removed. Ganesha, can you please help? So his time is the fourth moon. So the reason we do these power time updates is because you can pray anytime, every day, all day. But there are certain windows of opportunity that enhance our prayer and our meditation or anything that we're doing on that particular hour, day, or so forth, that allows for that to happen more easily. So yes, pray for a removal of obstacles every single day. But when you pray on the fourth moon, it's going to be more effective because Ganesha is there and he's listening. His mantra is Om Gam. Easy one to remember, Om Gam. You can chant that 108 times and pray to him. Next power time this week, we have the Friday. Every Friday is a Shreem Brzee power time because Venus rules Fridays. Every day has a planet that it rules, and Friday we get blessed with Venus. Venus is the planet for material comforts, prosperity, sensual pleasures. If you know, date night is often on Friday because we are already under the influence of Venus's energy. And so when we tend to take action on that, even unknowingly. So what you can do is to use that time and put your focus on Shreem Brzee to enhance the blessings you can receive from her, because that's her day, because she's the overlord of Venus. So every planet has a deity or overlord that governs it. And so we have that blessing on a Friday. What to do? Do a little extra something, right? So you do some more Shreem Brzees, maybe 1,008. So you do a hydration if you have a yantra or a statue. Offer some flowers to her, light a candle, offer her some candies, chocolates she loves. Those are the type of things. Do a little extra on a Friday. Shreem Brzee tip of the week. There is so much content that you can access on the Shreem Brzee channel, as well as Pillai Center channel from Dr. Pillai about Shreem Brzee. We post every single week a new video. Watch that, maybe watch it a couple times, maybe take some notes, maybe anchor in something you've learned and write it down and decide to implement it that week or that day. In this world, we're bombarded with information all the time. So you have to really train yourself to hone in on something that you really want to take hold of. And that's what you can do by watching a video or rewatching it or taking note of something you'd like to implement in your practice. Another thing you should be doing is playing the Shreem Brzee audio in Dr. Pillai's voice. There's lots of audios out there. Of course, we want you to play Dr. Pillai's voice because that is where the lineage comes in. Shreem Brzee came from Vishwamitra to Dr. Pillai and to us. So we want to keep that clean. That's where the empowerment is coming from. So you'll want to play Shreem Brzee in his voice. I talked already about the 21-day manifestation journey. You'll be receiving new teachings, not new in terms of they've already been on YouTube, but new every single day. You'll get another teaching every day from Dr. Pillai, as well as a 30-minute meditation and a group coming together as a group. Sign up for the emails. You'll get an additional tip in your emails. I'm really happy with the way all of this has come together. So I do hope that you come on into this beautiful journey that we put together for you. Absolutely free. Tell your friends, share it with others. We want abundance in the new year. And when you have abundance, we tend to feel happier, right? Like it's not just like having material things for the sake of having material things. It's having material things so that you have to worry less about it, right? Life is easier when you can pay your electric bill and life is easier when you don't have to worry about putting gas in your car, right? So it's not about, I'm only material now. This is about the 200% life that Dr. Pillai talks about, 100% spiritual and 100% material, not letting go of each. That's true abundance. That is how Shreem Brzee can fill you with your innate abundance by helping you let go of some of those negative thoughts or preconceived notions that you can't have it all, right? And we're all works in progress. We are all works in progress. We all have those negative thoughts. And that's why we have to keep chanting Shreem Brzee. Oftentimes people ask, well, when can I stop? Well, I don't know. When are you enlightened, right? When are you full? There's no end. You know, these sages and enlightened beings, it's always a process, and we are a process. And that is why there's never enough, right? There's never enough of your meditation, of your chanting, of your rituals, of your, because there's never enough of your progress. How much do you want to do it? I don't know. How much do you want to progress this year? Right? How many do I have to do and for how long? I don't know. How much do you want, right? Like how good do you want your life to be? And I'm going to kind of pre-answer a question that we always get. Okay, so how many times should I do it and for how long? How good do you want your life to be? How abundant do you want to feel? How spiritually balanced do you want to be? How spiritually fulfilled do you want to be? Right? How much material comfort and ease in your life do you want? That's what you do. That's what you do. And to the level of your commitment to that is your level of commitment to what it is you would like to achieve. And I'm not saying that it's easy. This is a discipline. This is something you have to remind yourself to do. One of my favorite quotes from Dr. Pillai is, Shreem Brzee doesn't work when you don't do it. And when don't you do it? When you forget. And we forget all the time because it's a monkey mind and it always wants to jump to the next shiny thing or the thought of someone or something bothered us or something happened and we're regenerating that thought over and over. Why? What's the purpose of that? What if you just could fill your mind with the mantra? Mantra literally means to protect the mind. If you're filling your mind with a mantra, you're protecting it from yourself. You're protecting it from all the thoughts bombarding you. Because you're protecting it from negative forces coming at you in every direction. It's a process, it's protection. And that's what's so powerful about chanting. And that's why congratulations to you for being here, because you are making a difference for yourself and the people around you. So keep on chanting Shreem Brzee. And yes, join the 21-day manifestation challenge, because that's going to help keep you on point, at least for 21 days. Also, we have these free events, which you are invited to join every Friday. Shreem Brzee group chanting at 8 a.m. Pacific time. And then the Shreem Brzee meditation and power time update with myself at 11 a.m. Pacific time every Sunday. So you're in the right spot. And then we have paid events, which these are also something I love. Every full moon, we have a Shreem Brzee full moon fire lab led by Priest Kramaraj. He's an English-speaking priest. He does a fabulous job. It's very powerful. So you're combining the power time of the full moon with fire ritual, which is the most powerful way to connect with the gods. And we're doing it in group, so you can watch and participate. So all of those factors add to the accelerated benefit of your participation, right? And that means doing less and accomplishing more by accessing these accelerators, right? The group energy creating more abundance, the fire ritual creating more abundance, us doing it during the most powerful time of the month creating more abundance. So that's where you really want to kind of benefit, because you have more progress for less effort. And we have weekly Shreem Brzee sound and light ceremonies, also known as pujas. We just, if you're in the program, you know that we just received the largest 5-metal Shreem Brzee custom-made statue ever created. She's amazing and beautiful. And that's who the pujas will be doing for her every week. We started last Friday, so that was a beautiful ceremony, and hydrated her and kind of empowering and enlivening her. So you'll see that beautiful statue every Friday as we do these ceremonies. That's $54 a month membership. You pay once a month and then just keeps rolling. It's also different in different currencies, so check out where you are. I mentioned earlier we are doing a full moon full moon webinar. That is totally free. It's on January 16th. Make sure you're signed up for the 21-day manifestation journey and you'll receive those details. Alrighty, so if anyone has any questions, I will answer those now, and then we'll do a quick meditation. I'm looking at the chat. Praying for healing, health as well. Absolutely, Brian. We are praying for your healing as well, and the healing of the world. The world needs a lot of healing right now. Each of us need a lot of healing. Hello from India. Hello from Singapore. I want a lovely home and I'll be happy. Everyone deserves a lovely home. Rara, thank you. Yes, the beautiful statue. She's amazing. Thank you, Waleed. Yes, I think our prices are pretty reasonable as well. We try to keep them accessible to folks. So I appreciate that. All right, well, I don't see any questions. So if you have any, I can always pop back into chat after the meditation. What is the best time to chant? So as I mentioned earlier, you can always be chanting, always be praying. But there are certain windows of time where if you access those, your chanting or your meditation or your rituals, whatever, they get go further because you're combining it with an energy power time. So Fridays are fantastic ways to do that, or times to do that. Full moons, of course. Venus Hora, or the Venus hour during the day. So in order to find that, you'd have to go to Astroved Assistant app or Astroved Hora Watch app, download that. And there's a little section that says Horas, Hora. And that is a time where you'd be able to see when that hour is during the day. And if you chant during that time, then you're accessing the Venus energy of that day. So every day there's a Venus hour. In fact, there's several of them. And then if you do a Venus hour energy during a Friday, it's a double power time, right? We call that. So those are best times. Also early in the morning, before sunrise, perfect time to be meditating or chanting. Or right around sunset. Those are transition periods. So before sunrise, it's like that stillness, and they call it the golden hour, the Brahma Muhurta, like where it's the time of the gods is before sunrise. Sorry. So if you can access that window, that's perfect. And then right around sunset, because it is this beautiful transition, there's definitely an energy that's always there. Another wonderful time to chant. So those are some ideal times for you to select from. However, do not box yourself in and say, I'm only going to chant that. If you're, you should be constantly wanting to chant. The goal should be constantly wanting to fill the mind with the mantra. Remember I said mantra protects the mind. So if you're just put reminders out and constantly have that be something that you want to do, which is chant as you are moving about, then there you go. But to sit and meditate, those are some good times that I just laid out. How long must I wait for a manifestation? Been chanting years. Our success, or what's considered success, is the results that we're looking for can be are typically determined by our karma, right? So someone may have less blocks due to our karma from past lives or this life or ancestors, astrology, and they may access their success a little easier, but they also have a different path than you. And when you are doing your meditation or you're chanting, then you may have some delays. Those could be lessons that the divine or your own soul is wanting you to learn, or it could be that maybe that's just not something that was meant for you at this time, right? We have to always give up to God what it is we're trying to create, because maybe sometimes it's not always the best thing for us. Keep that in mind. But that means you may need some additional karma removal, Wahid, and that is chanting Brzee at the throat, doing the karma removal technique I taught a couple of weeks ago with the lime or lemon or coconut. So you'll want to do some more of that in order to get rid of some of those blockages. Is there anything we can do to enhance the power of chanting? Yes, you can do it during a power time and do it quietly. So there's chanting where you're just moving around and chanting constantly, but then there's sitting and meditation and going deeper into that process where you're stilling the mind and it is truly becoming a meditation. So whenever a thought comes, you're bringing your focus back to the mantra itself. So that's how you would be enhancing chanting. Now there's rituals that you can do as well. We're going to be doing more workshops around that so that you can have ritual, more understanding of those. But for now, Aisha, that should help. Rara is asking, tell me about the fire lab. That's with Premraj. So Premraj is doing, he does full moon fire labs, and they're every full moon. It's a Vedic ceremony. So there's ones that we do with Westerners, like Dr. Pillai has taught some of us trained some of us to do fire labs. That is a different version. His is a very traditional version, and he talks us through it, which is what I really love. Like, okay, now we're doing the puja to Ganesha. Okay, now we're calling Varuna for cleansing, and now we're going to be, he walks us through the whole thing, which is very unique and unlike any other priest would do, especially in English, and the way he does it is very graceful. So we're very happy with his sessions. Oh, nice to meet you too. Rara, the Wealth Powertime events is what the monthly program is, and that includes the Full Moon Fire Lab plus the weekly pujas with Priest Premraj. Is there a difference between chanting Shreem Brzee and just Brzee? Slightly. In fact, there's a video that Dr. Pillai did about the difference between Shreem Brzee and Brzee. I would suggest to watch that. But in short, Brzee is specifically the sound for removing scarcity of all kind. So if you're feeling scarcity in health, scarcity in relationships, scarcity in material blessings, scarcity like that, there's not enough, that you're not enough, that life, the stuff in life is not enough. All of that is, we have that. Most of us have that. And so Brzee's purpose is to be removing scarcity so that your innate abundance can be activated and fill you up, right? So if you're removing all those scarcity thoughts, and what's left is abundance. So that's why I was saying earlier, we're all works in progress on that. So the more you do it, the more you can be open to receiving those blessings. Shreem is the sound for Lakshmi herself, the goddess, and that is specifically for all the beautiful things that Lakshmi can bring. She's bringing you beauty and pleasure and prosperity, auspiciousness, all of that, right, in her world. So Dr. Pillai combined Shreem with Brzee to bring, to accentuate the mantra. But Brzee by itself is also very powerful. I would try both and see which one you resonate with. I go back and forth. Like when I'm putting that mantra on for chanting, I'll have the, Brzee only, and then also Shreem Brzee. I love them both, and just see how you kind of resonate with either. There's no right or wrong. Alrighty. Okay, so let's get into we're doing a super brief meditation today because there's a longer one tonight. So please go ahead and get yourself into a comfortable location, turning off any distractions, allowing yourself to be present for just a few minutes. And gently close your eyes. Place your attention at the very root of the Sushumna, your root chakra, the base of the spine. Feeling the sound Shreem Brzee, the base of the spine. Now move your attention to the navel chakra, feeling the sound Shreem Brzee, and chanting it either out loud or silently. Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee. The navel chakra is churning the sound Shreem Brzee. Now bring your attention to the heart center, the very center of your chest, the heart chakra. And feel the sound Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee. Feel the sound in the heart. Now move your attention up to the throat chakra. The throat releases karma. Focus your attention there, chanting Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee. Now move your attention up to the third eye, between the two eyebrows, feeling deeply into the third eye. Feel the sound Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee. Visualize something you'd like to manifest in the mind's eye. Sense it, smell it, see it, feel it. Allow it. Now chant again into the third eye. Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee. Now release your manifestation to the universe, asking for fulfillment of whatever is best in your highest good. And slowly begin to come back to yourself. Placing some gentle movement back into the body. And when you're ready, slowly opening your eyes. All right, so welcome back from the brief meditation. We'll go ahead and conclude now. I hope to see you all tonight on the 21-day manifestation journey. And if you missed them, you can't join live, don't worry, you can do the replay. They're all on Shreem Brzee YouTube. So you'll be able to watch every single one of them if you like, because every day has a different brief teaching with Dr. Pillai. Wishing you a beautiful new year, the first week of your new year. And we at Pillai Center are very pleased at what we've been able to bring you for this new year, energizing. And we hope that you continue to take part and of course, share with others. So thank you again for joining, and I will see you tonight at the 21-day journey. Namaste, big love, happy new year, lots of blessings. Shreem Brzee.